Hey, how you doing? Yes, I'm feeling really modest today. I'm at the coffee shop at Starbucks. Now, I know it's weird that really coincidental that the background looks just like my living room, but it's not my fault. Maybe they just decided that they wanted to copy me. So okay, yes, I'm at the Starbucks. This is really hot. It is so okay. I have to explain. I've decided to convert to being, I'm converting to Islam. And this is my BURQA until the one that I ordered, online comes, because you can't just go out to your corner store and buy a BURQA. They're just not readily available in the United States. They might be soon if what happens is what's going on in Britain continues to happen and it starts to happen over here. We might all have these everywhere, and women easily accessible to women, because our rights will be stripped from us, like they're what's kind of happening in. Excuse me, I'm starting to feel the heat in Europe. So anyway, I thought I would be ahead of the game and get used to it. Woo! Oh, wait a minute. Is this? Uh-oh, hang on. Oh. Okay, I think it's good. All right. Anyway, so I'm trying to be a Muslim without believing in Allah, because I don't really believe in God, so Allah is kind of the same. But at the same time, I want to embrace the culture and get used to not having any rights. And I thought if I had the ears on too, I would be like extra holy and extra modest, because I'm covering myself. So I'm like completely covered. I'm covering all my bases here, and I think it's great. And there's some aspects to Islam I'm going to have some difficulty with, but I'm also kind of old, so I might not have to worry about it so much. But like the whole honor killing thing, I guess women are okay as long as we continue to conceal ourselves and not let the world know that we were ever born. Except of course when we're indoors, I guess it's okay. But, when you're younger and you want to actually express yourself and maybe be a little bit wild and crazy and maybe not have to be the same religion that your parents are because you don't believe in that, or maybe you just want to be modern, you can be stoned to death. And I guess it's different in it's a big event. They gather they have a party, it's like, okay, we're gonna have a stoning, we're everybody bring something, bring a dish, bring your special dish, and we'll have a potluck after, okay, and games for the kids, and maybe we'll shoot off a few fireworks. Yeah, big party. Or maybe that's partly why, I know that men don't particularly like having daughters, but when they do have a daughter instead of a son, those children that are worth half as much as the other children, you got a reason to bring the family together later on when they get into their teens. You got a reason to bring the family together and have a big family thing. And yeah, so I guess having a daughter has some value. Now this is going to be difficult. I don't know how they do it, so hang on. It's good coffee. Hot though, but I was thinking this might actually be good because it's filtering out any of the bad. Okay, so it's probably extra filtered now. So yeah, I'm getting it down, and and this is, I know this is really crude, but this is just my homemade idea of. Actually, the reason there's 2 holes instead of a slit is because I was a ghost for Halloween once, and they said you needed to wear a sheet, so I got this sheet for my ghost costume. But I know real burqas, and I'm trying to decide what style I want. You can get the screen kind, so you get to look kind of like Princess Leia, in Star Wars when she goes down to rescue Han, and she looks like Boba Fett. She's all dressed up like Boba Fett. That costume always reminds me of the grill kind of burqas that you can buy. But I like, what I particularly like are the ones that are all black, very concealing, very modest. They're very slimming. They're all black, and they have the slit, so you look like a ninja assassin with breasts. Although you don't really know that, you wouldn't know that there's breasts there, but you know, you feel like a ninja assassin with breasts, even if nobody else knows you have breasts. So yeah, that's the style I think I'm gonna go with, is the black ninja assassin burqa style. And I think it's really cool. So this is kind of, I couldn't really make the mesh effect with this, and besides that, it isn't black, so I would not get the same effect. But anyway, yeah, people are looking at me. You know, it's hard to be Islam here in America. It really is, and I don't. Gotta suck suck this out because it's all wet. Okay. Anyway, I was gonna say, I've looked at the styles. There's no hole for the mouth, so this is what I'm assuming that women must do if they go to coffee shops in the Middle East, you know. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, well, in a way, it's very inventive, because I'm sure, you know, their coffee's probably really extra thick, you know, because those guys have hair on their chest, and they're tough, so they probably drink really thick coffee, you know, the kind you eat with a fork. Yeah, and women, you know, we're inferior and less able-bodied. We're just inferior, you know. Probably a woman can women even drink coffee? Okay, I'm wondering. It's a question. Are they allowed to drink at all? I mean, besides water? Do they? Anyway, I don't want to mock Islam women, because I have nothing but respect for them. I don't know how they managed to survive, but I give them credit for, oh man, if I was, anyway, at least here I can get used to the feeling of being in a bag without giving up my rights just yet. It'll be a gradual progression of first being like this, and eventually, you know, not having any rights. That whole right thing, rights are so overrated, you know. I mean, I personally think it'd be kind of fun being somebody else's property and not getting to do anything complicated like driving a car, riding a bicycle, or voting, owning property. Oh yeah. I wonder if they even get to eat in the same room as the men do in the house. Going shopping by yourself, forget it. You gotta have a man escorting you, and you know, you gotta wear this stuff. So if there's a pile of dog shit, you have to be really careful you don't step in it. So anyway, yeah, this is my new look. I'm converted to Islam, and I'm a conformist. What can I say? It was cool being an atheist, but I hear it's even more cool now being a Muslim. So I'm with the cool. I'm in the cool crowd. That's where I hang out. So. Atheist. That was so yesterday. Now it's all about being Islam and taking over other people's countries, you know, like they did in Britain, you know. Now I understand that women in Britain could go to trial and not have the same rights as men. How exciting, the progression, the forward progression of Europe, all because of Islam people wanting to live there. And I guess that their rights are more important than the people who's been there all along. And I just can't wait till it comes to America. So I'm prepared. So anyway, if you've been watching, thank you so much, and I'm going to give you a really intense look. Okay, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.